everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this look for you, and I was just in a really colourful mood today, so I thought I'd shove a couple of colours together, and this was the result. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. There's nothing really much to say today. And yeah, so on the face, I'm getting easily distracted as well today. On the face I have got the Blushalicious shimmer shades from Collection 2000. I swirled all four colours together. So I haven't just got one colour, I've got all four, lucky me. And then for my highlight I have got the MAC Soft and Gentle as per usual, because this is my favourite highlight in the world now. And as a primer, of course, you're going to begin with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, or whatever primer you find works best for you. And you're just going to apply this over the entire lid, and you're going to make sure you take it all the way up to the brow bone, as we're going to put colour all the way up there. And then you also just want to apply it under the lid as well, just to make sure all these colours stay put. Then the first colour I am going to go with is one from Urban Decay. It's this blue one here, it's called Peace, and I'm going to be using that palette quite a bit today, so just bear that in mind. There's plenty of dupable colours for all this as well, so don't worry about it if you haven't got these exact colours. So you're just going to pick some of that up on your brush, and you're just going to place this on the centre of the lid in a patting motion. Try not to rub too much, because the pigmentation will come out and it will be kind of like a faded blue. You want it to be a nice bright blue. You're just going to pretty much pat it just on the middle section of the eye, no further. And then taking a blending brush, I'm just going to blend out the top, and I'm just going to blend out the edges as well, blend them towards the outer and inner corners. So once you're happy with the blend, I'm going to take this eyeshadow here. It's from MAC, it's called Nocturnal, and it's pretty much just a really nice medium purple. It's got a little tiny bit of shimmer on it, but it doesn't translate into the look. So I'm just going to pick this up on a shader brush, and this is just going to go in the crease area. So you're just going to pull it across from the outer corner to about here, or as however far in you want to take it, and then you're just going to kind of rock it back and forth to deposit a bit more colour, and it helps to blend it out as well. So it all helps. All the movements help. Small circles is usually the rule of thumb for blending colours, but it's whatever you find easiest. If you find it easier to do something else, then by all means do that. So that is pretty much the colour deposited. Then going back with my eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to pick some of that up and place it on the outer corner. So I'm just going to connect it at the outer corner here in kind of a diagonal shape, and then I'm just going to pat it on to the outer third, just so that it's a nice gradient from the blue to the purple. So, you know, you can choose whichever shade of purple you want as well, really. I do suggest a darker one, as it's a crease colour rather than a lighter one. But you can easily play with these colours as well. You could put purple in the centre, you can put blue in the crease. So I've just realised I'm rambling quite a lot, so if you find it annoying, you know, just tell me to shut up. Not that I'm going to be able to hear you now, but yeah, it is one of those days. So you just want to make sure these colours are nicely blended together. And then taking the blending brush again, I'm just going to create small circles, and this is then going to go upwards towards the brow bone and start to blend out. You can also blend the outer corner here as well. And you're just going to make sure you're happy with the blend and make sure you're even. I've got such an itchy nose as well today. But you're just going to make sure you're even, and I am not. It's rarely that I am even, but you know. So I'm just going to apply it where I need it to make it even. Best way to check you're even is to just hold the mirror right in front of you and look directly straight into it, not from the side or looking down. And you're just going to make sure that you're happy with the placement before you continue on, otherwise, you know, you're not going to be very happy with the result in the end. So I'm going to go to my Coastal Scents palette now. This is the matte palette, and I am going to take this pink here. I do hope you can see it. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th column from this side, and it's the top one, so I'm hoping you can see that, because I don't have a camera that has a flip round screen, so I have no idea if you can or can't say what I talk about most of the time. So yeah, so you're just going to apply this pink right where the purple has finished. So this is going to give it a really nice gradient, and it's going to make the purple sort of stand out, but not in a harsh way. So I'm just picking up some of the Nocturnal again on the blending brush, and it's just going to help it all to blend in, really. So you're just going to create small circles back and forth, and then if you need any more pink because you've kind of blended it away, you're just going to pick some more of the pink up and apply that to right above where the purple finishes again. So yeah, I might as well put the highlight colour on, so I'm using MAC Vanilla. Might as well do this now, save me doing it later, probably forgetting, because I'm very forgetful today, and obviously sounding quite drunk. So you're just going to apply this to the highest point of your arch and then bring it around. So that is it. If you want to blend out this corner you can, but it doesn't really make much sense because I'm going to connect it all up in a minute. I apologise if I'm talking really quick as well. I feel like I'm sort of like on a high and I can't sort of slow down. But yeah, I'm going to do the lower lash line now, so I think I will zoom you in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Is that enough, people? Is that enough? I think so. Okay, so for the lower lash line we have got 4 colours. I can't remember, I only did it a couple of minutes ago. I can't remember. But yeah, first of all you want to line the waterline with a black eyeliner. I'm using my Gosh eyeliner in black ink, and you're just going to pull the eye down lightly and just line the waterline. And then a trick that I find helps to keep your eyeliner on your waterline for longer, take a little brush and then just sort of blend through where the waterline stops and the lash line starts. So it just kind of blends it onto the lashes and it makes it stay put for a bit longer. So for the under eye, I am going to pick up some of this colour here, which is Graffiti, and this is going to go on the very sort of inner part, the inner third. Tap off the extra. This is going to be placed right here, about the inner third, and you're going to blend it to the middle portion. And then on top of the Graffiti, I'm going to take this shade here, which is from MUA. It's shade number 5, and it's a lime shimmery iridescent green, which is a very nice green. And this is just going to go right on top of the Graffiti, and it's going to give it kind of like a nice duo colour to it. Then going back with Peace, I will show it to you again just so we all know what we're doing. The Peace colour, I'm just going to apply that to the middle section of the lid, of the lower lid. So you're just going to apply it as close to the lash line as you can, and you're just going to blend it back, swipe it back and forth, it will blend it through. And once you have deposited that, we are going to go back to our Nocturnal, and this is going to go on the outer third. There's a lot of crashing and banging, it's my mirror tapping against my table, so just ignore it. So this is going to go right on the outer corner. You can make it a bit thicker if you want to. As it's the outer eye, obviously you can make it a bit thicker. And then I'm also going to use this brush to pick up a bit more Nocturnal and just bring it up to create a sort of a meshing effect. I don't know. We're just going to link them up here. Just going to sort of, you know, incorporate the purple to the top and the bottom so it's one nice uniform colour. And then picking up any black that you own, another eyeshadow slapping clothes there. Any black that you own, I'm going to go with the 0 from the palette, as the palette just happens to be in front of me. And you just want a tiny bit, and this is just going to go on the very outer corner, just to give everything a little bit of definition. So the next colour I am going to take is from Sugar Pill. It's this one here, it's called Taco. Any matte white would be fine, but I find this is the best white you can buy, so I've never known a white like it really. It's really good. So this is just going to be patted on the inner third of the top lid. It's going to be blended round up into the Nocturnal, and it's just going to be sort of a really nice highlight, and it's going to be a base for our next colour. colours, I should say. But you can use any white, you can skip the white, you can do whatever you wish. It's all personal preference. You don't have to do what I do, you know, do as I say, not as I do. I think that doesn't even make sense. I'll carry on because I'm embarrassing myself. This is a Barium Dazzle Dust number 65. It's called Green Iridescent. It is a white eyeshadow and it has green glitter in it. This is just going to go directly on top of the taco. Just gives it a little bit of shimmer. Something pretty to look at. I don't usually say pretty, I say pretty, I do pronounce the T's. And then going back to, again, I hope you can see this, the pink that we used earlier. I'm just going to pick a little bit of that up. And this is then going to go right on top of the green iridescent and the white. So this is just going to be patted on very lightly. And this will just make everything a little bit more colourful and, yeah, just a little bit more fun, really. So, ta-da, that's all the eyeshadow's done. So for the eyeliner, I am going to use my Clinique cream liner in True Black. And this is going to go all the way along the upper lash line. But you know what I'm like, I do tend to not do too much of a thin line, so we shall see how we go. Okay, so that's the eyeliner done. I don't think I did too bad of a job with that. So the next step is mascara, and I have got these two here. So it's the Clinique Lash Power Mascara and the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, so you're just going to apply these now. Okay, so the thing I forgot to mention with the eyes is that I'm going to apply some of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish onto the brow bone just to give it a little bit extra shimmer. So you're just going to place it on really lightly and then just blend it round. And it changes the colour of the highlight slightly and it just makes it a little bit more shimmery and dimensional and pretty much. So yeah, for the lips, I've got a couple of options. You can kind of mix and match these. I have got kind of light pink toned lip products because I'm thinking the eyes are quite busy. You don't really want a really bright colour or anything to go with it. So I have got, tipping things over today, I have got this Barium lip liner. It is number 13, I think it's called Baby Pink, and it's pretty light, so you could easily line and fill the lips with this or just line the lips with that. I've got MAC Pretty Please lipstick, and this is just a nice sort of pinky sheeny lipstick. This is a luster lipstick, so you could mix and match those two together. You could wear them separate. And then I have got the NYX Girls Gloss, and this is in number 30 Sorbet. So you can either wear the lipstick and the lipstick and the gloss together, or the lipstick and the pencil together, or the lipstick and or the gloss and the pencil. Really doesn't matter. I think I'm going to leave the pencil. And I'm going to put some lipstick on. So you can easily leave it like that, it's quite nice. But I think I will put the gloss on top. I'm only going to put a little bit of gloss on there. So like I said, this is number 30, it's called Sorbet. And this is just going to, I'll put this just in the centre of the lip. And that just goes in the centre of the lip. It will make it slightly shiny, obviously because it's gloss, and it will give it more of a three-dimensional look. So yeah, this is the final result. I have a feeling that I was probably really annoying and really hyperactive and such. So I do apologise for that. I know I can be really annoying when I'm hyperactive. But so yeah, I'm going to cut this short and stop rambling because nobody is interested. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and until my next video, I shall see you all soon. Bye!